Hallelujah. That's a good sound.
Hallelujah.
Well, hello there. My name is HW.
Hey, I'm the Sooze.
And Sooze, today on Pedals We Like, it's the JHS TacoBolt.
It's got a taco right on the front
a taco
of it.
and a bolt on there, and it's lovely.
Fuzzy, spitty, cool.
Yeah, people can go look up what this thing is, but basically they made a mistake on a bolt, and it was this, and the guy liked it. And so when they discontinued this, they decided to do 500 of these.
Okay.
And if you want to pay scalpers prices, you can still do that on Reverb.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed? The scalpers prices are falling so fast. Like the first guy tried to sell for 1,000, doubt he did.
Oh, yeah.
Then they quickly found themselves at 500. Those ones are not selling, and you can now get it for like $375. At this point, scalpers are making about $60 on this pedal after fees and everything.
Poor scalpers.
Yeah, poor scalpers.
Yeah.
It's tough out there. Nothing against them. If I didn't like it, if I tried it, it's not for me, I would happily sell for $1,000 or $500.
It's a double-edged sword because it's like they're not. I mean, if you buy it and don't like it, you're not doing anything wrong by like not giving what you paid for it. Or,
Look, I think a lot of us scalpers are just people who are willing to try a pedal, especially if we're reasonably sure we could probably sell it for more than we bought it for.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I then pull the trigger?
Yeah, totally.
If you told me, do you need this on your board? Are you super like, have you just really been wanting a different
broken
bolt?
SuperBolt?
Yeah. I've just been dreaming of a broken SuperBolt. No. But I know it's JHS. I know it's limited.
Yeah. And they're fun to try
That's
out.
cool.
I mean,
Let me get it. If I hate it, I might make $100.
Totally, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm probably going to keep it.
It's the people that just buy it, leave it in the box, relabel it, and ship it out. You know?
Yes,
it's
but also, do you want me to tell you the greatest investment in the world?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the absolute greatest investment in the world. Okay. Foolproof investment.
Okay.
There's no downside to this. Go sign up for the King of Tone list.
Oh, yeah.
If you told anyone in the stock market, in real estate investment, anyone, if an investment advisor said to you, I could show you something that would take about 8 minutes, and in 2.5 years, it's guaranteed to pay you $800. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, which is a return of like over 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, we're not even putting anything in. It's free money. Everyone would do that. You'd do that as many times as you could.
It's true.
So, and that's essentially what happens. And if something changes in the next couple of years with the King of Tone, and you can't sell them online, they don't go for 700, 600, whatever, $500. If they don't go for that, you could just not buy it. The list is free to get on.
You don't have to pay for it. Yeah.
So I can't fault anybody. Anyway, TacoBolt.
That was almost Guitar Friends for a second.
We're playing the Tone X here, and play this for us clean. This is our clean sound. It's a 65 Deluxe Reverb on the Tone X on a clean setting. What are you playing there, Sooze? That looks like some sort of a telly thing.
Yeah, this is a Nash Telecaster 72 Deluxe. It's wonderful. Lawler pickups.
Yeah, Lawlers. Okay, great. Sounds like that. And here is the TacoBolt, and we got a bolt here to compare it to. I'm going to put the TacoBolt all straight up and down. I'm going to put the SuperBolt all straight up and down. And I've got it on the blue setting on both. I think this is like more of a version 1 broken TacoBolt.
Okay.
Whereas this is a
Belt.
Taco Bell.
That's so close to Taco Bell, yeah.
But this is a version 2, not broken.
Okay.
So let's just see how they sound straight up and down. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not totally dissimilar. I think the gain, it gets a lot more different as you go up here. So let's try that. I feel like we have to get this one a little bit louder to get the same kind of thing going. So let's try this. Here's the TacoBolt. So what do you hear difference? I hear a little difference in the room. It sounds like the compression and sort of some of that-ness is changing.
Yeah, I feel like the TacoBolt is more compressed, spittier, like the bias control is messed up or moved.
Yeah.
And then darker. I feel like at the similar levels we're getting more brightness. And maybe that's a function of the compression kind of like not giving us... It's kind of squashing down on it, but this one, the SuperBolt, seems more open and brighter.
Yeah, more dynamic. Can you try to clean these up? Like I'm gonna dime the gain, and we're going into a clean fender, so maybe we're getting as close as we can to a cranked Supro sound.
Right.
And maybe on the real amps, there's some dynamic quality to that may or may not be sort of in these, fully captured in this amp in a box kind of thing.
Yeah.
But let's try to clean these up. So I got the gain like maxed, and you just see how your volume knob reacts. Yeah.
There's that fuzzy part, coming through.
Try to clean up. I think here we're gonna see even more of a difference. I think this one's gonna clean up more, and this is still gonna give you more fuzz. Try this now with the drives down a little bit.
I'm gonna try the bridge too.
Yeah. It's very like Bit Crusher, which is what I would expect to happen, and it's very like bit crushed rather than like the Lunar Module, which is a fuzz that actually cleans up.
Yeah, fuzz
kind of becomes overdrivey. You know what I mean? Whereas this just sounds still like it's still so much spittiness.
Yeah,
try doing this one.
So I'm still turned down from where I was before. And then I'll hit the other one. I'll just leave it at that turned down volume.
Yeah, it really is more fuzzy than overdriven. You know what I mean? It really sounds, but it's fuzzy in a way that it almost sounds like maybe you would just pummel the front of a preamp or pummel the front of like a mic pre.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It sounds like it's really like out of juice in that way.
Starved, you might say.
Yeah, starved. For both attention and voltage, maybe.
Sure. I was gonna say maybe
can I say there's no JHS pedal starved for attention. Let's just call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. They make great stuff. So friends of mine, friends of ours.
Totally.
Let's see what happens when you put a clean boost.
Okay.
So obviously Klon, gain at 0.
Yeah.
Drive circuit goes to ground. This is just a clean boost. Treble's in the middle.
Okay.
And let's just punish this thing. It almost mimicks an envelope on there.
Oh,
like there's really
it's like negative.
Such an exaggerated bloom.
Yeah.
And really, even pushing it to 10 on its own drive really suffocated it. Yeah. But when you gave it a little bit of breath and came here, when I came here, gave it a little breath, now it's real. You get that whole thing. We'll try and do that on. I'll switch to this one, but let's hear this TacoBolt again. Yeah, dude. It's
raunchy.
There's really something cool there.
Yeah.
You know, definitely more amp-like, more usable.
Yeah.
More of a exactly what I would expect. A drive with a lot of character, but still behaves like a drive. Cleans up better.
Totally.
More amp-like. Even when we were pushing the front of it, that's what I would a little bit expect. This was really giving us almost 1073 slam vibes, like you're like you can hear something is malfunctioning more than just an amp. It really reminds me, this one, a lot of just decimating the front of a preamp, a board, a something is just going wrong.
Yeah,
which is ultra cool.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I was gonna say maybe let's try the SuperBolt on the red side. Yeah, just to see like if we're getting closer to, I guess, more of a fuzzy, gained up sound.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So here's the SuperBolt on the red side, and you wanna hit it with the front there.
Maybe just the pedals first, and
let's
then
hear it. Yeah,
boost away. You know.
Try this one again. I mean, it's just...
That's a party.
That's a party. There's a lot of character here. This was the first time that I felt like maybe this gave a little more of that, even more spittiness, even more when we slammed it.
Yeah.
But definitely, I felt like when we went to the red side here, the differences were even more pronounced. This was more overdrivey, more amp. It sounded like this thing, but with more gain.
Interesting.
Whereas I didn't feel like it got more spitty or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
It didn't get. It got maybe less fuzzy. You could really hear with all that extra gain how not fuzzy it was.
Yeah. Totally.
Whereas this one stayed fuzzy. What did you think?
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing it.
Yeah. I mean, there were parts when you were going back and forth where the TacoBolt makes the SuperBolt feel boring. You know, like when you went over, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then you went back to the Taco, I was like, there we go.
Yeah.
As a player, it's more exciting to play it just because I feel like it's like about to blow up even more. They're both about to blow up.
And maybe there's some newness. I have this pedal. You have the ruby red. So we're both familiar with this.
We're definitely getting ruby red sounds with this.
Yes, because we're boosting into it, right? So this is like a ruby taco, you know? It's like a ruby taco thing.
.com.
I think for a lot of people, this is a limited edition. That makes sense. If you're going to discontinue this, I think it's really cool to do something special.
Yeah.
But you're not going to leave this in production, because then you'd be telling people this is different and special enough that even if you have this, you need to get this.
Yeah.
How does this fit, having played them, in your mind? If you're a SuperBolt fan, would you try this? Do you think you need it? Would you want it? It hits me as almost they're different enough I wouldn't even use them as the same thing.
Yeah.
So to me that question is not the right question. It's really, this is different enough that it's like this is its own thing.
Yeah.
And it's really just referencing.
It's like the stuff you've said in the past, like these are more similar than they are different.
Yeah.
Like these are more similar than like a Tube Screamer and that are similar.
Sure.
So
in
like,
that way.
if you already had a SuperBolt, I would say it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
But if you were like shopping for one or the other and didn't have either,
Yeah.
The TacoBolt I feel like more fits a Fuzz to me.
Yes.
And the SuperBolt more fits like an amp in a box overdrive.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
which I'm kind of like today I'm feeling the Fuzz vibe. Like that's just really fun.
Yeah, I'd say exactly like you said. If I was looking for an overdrive with character, especially at some of the lower settings, which by the way, let's try some lower settings because we didn't really.
Oh yeah.
And so maybe if you are,
it doesn't need to be like out of control.
Right. There is maybe a very like usable, like let's just try something like this. Maybe someone who uses this as a first stage or something. I don't know why, but maybe you do. Maybe you like this vibe.
Yeah. Can we hit the clean again really quick?
Here's the clean. Yeah. That's different enough that you could really like one or the other and not like the other one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you hear, there's a bias turned way up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's just running out of breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear that extra bass. You hear even some extra high end. This sounds more compressed. How did that feel?
Interesting. Yeah, it was just the TacoBolt really doesn't want to go there. Like it's really like, turn it up,
turn me up, turn me up.
It's kind of like on
Let's
the low.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
It's like 4 drinks in and other people are just showing up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like, can we get there?
It's a taco
no?
party too. Everyone's eating tacos.
Right.
Did you ever read that Dragons Love Tacos book?
Yes. 1 and 2.
And 2. Yeah. Remember they try to go back in time and make it like it never happens.
Yeah.
This is that's the taco party in a pedal. So I mean, to your question earlier, it's like you could almost set the SuperBolt just like it is, and then have a Fuzz ready to go, and have 2 settings if you really like the circuit. But I'd go Taco, man. Why not have fun with it?
For sure. For sure. If they weren't discontinuing this, I think
that's true. And these have gone up too, right?
It's not like you're
getting a deal.
Well, I even listed this because all of a sudden I saw these were going for a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And I saw someone point out that when they discontinued the Twin 12, the prices shot up. And then once everyone stopped talking about it, the prices came right back down.
Interesting.
So I told myself, well, whatever, I'll sell this and I'll buy it back in 6 months.
Okay.
And also people are smart or not smart. The Ruby Red hasn't gone up in price.
Right, and you can get that same sound.
Yeah, and it's still in production, isn't it?
I think so. At least on Reverb, you can buy them for less than that.
Yeah, so like this went way up when they discontinued it.
Yeah.
And then you could still just get this plus a boost and the Ruby
secret.
Red.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, come on.
Get that, yeah.
And then I think, though, people are figuring out these prices are coming down immediately. These prices aren't going to be able to probably eclipse these just because of supply and demand. Like there's way less of these.
Yeah, 500.
Yeah, 500 compared to probably tens of thousands.
Yeah.
I mean, if you count the V1 too, I mean, like a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Not to mention, if you want it, you could just buy the PG14 and you get what I believe is this pedal with the Haunting Mids mid control.
Yeah.
So,
which we got to get on a long enough timeline.
Yeah. Well, it'll show up. it'll come here.
Nice.
Well,
there you go.
So yeah, man, this is cool. TacoBolt pedal we really like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say this isn't going anywhere. I'm not going to sell this. Could, but not going to.
Right. That's rad, man. I like it.
All right. Should we turn everything on? Let's hear them both together. I'll just add some stuff. Sooze, you can play us out. I've been HW.
I've been Sooze, and the Tube Screamer wants to play. So
I'm thinking,
sitting here.
Let's turn it on. Bye.